Kayak Fishing Tales is brought to you by Werner and their new Hook series of kayak fishing paddles. The Hook series of paddles are available in the Kamano, Shuna, Skagit, and Tybee and come in 2 fish-attracting colors. The best kayak fishing paddle is a great paddling paddle, a Werner paddle.
I've always said that a really good musky day is seeing a muskie. A very good, like an awesome musky day is having a muskie blow up on your line, and the greatest musky day ever is actually catching a muskie. So the afternoon, you know, to pull in 2 muskie and a bass, actually I think we got 3 muskie and a bass is like a pretty, 4 muskie and a bass, sorry. It is a pretty awesome day.
So I switched over to this small Sebile swingtail minnow and just casting along the bank here, and I thought I caught a rock because it just kind of stopped. And then, you know, I don't have my Maui Jims on right now, so I couldn't see down through the water that well. I look over and I kind of saw my lure stuck in the end of a stick. Well, then the stick started to swim away. So finally got some action. I mean, that was like my 3rd cast on the smaller lure, so maybe that's the ticket here today. Just fish something a little bit smaller. Basically right near where we started the trip, I got my biggest muskie of the trip. Got James to help me land it because with a bigger muskie, I'm not that used to it. And I'm not used to landing fish from the higher seated position of the big rig. So I physically couldn't reach down and grab the fish. So that was a little bit, I'm just not used to it. I'm sure with some time on the boat, I'd get used to it, but it was just a little bit awkward, and grabbing a fish with a big treble hook hanging out of its mouth and big teeth, and you're not used to where you want to grab them, and you want to handle the fish as safely as possible to do as little harm. So James helped me out with that. We got some great video and great shots of my biggest muskie, and just an overall, you know, we salvaged what was turning into kind of a train wreck of a trip when we couldn't go down the rapids, and we lost some gear, and Will got hurt, and just some things were going bad, and we turned it around. Everybody kept a positive attitude on the trip, which was so cool. You know, nobody got down except for maybe for 5 minutes. You know, there was a 5-minute down period where it's like, we can't go. But once we decided that we were gonna go back up, everybody pitched in, we schlepped all that gear up and just had a wonderful trip in one of the most beautiful places you could ever go.